President Trump has invited congressional leaders to the White House tomorrow to talk about a border wall as the partial government shutdown entered its 11th day. Earlier, he mocked a plan from House Democrats to reopen the government. That plan included $1.3 billion for border security, well short of the $5 billion the president demanded for a wall. The president tweeted, "The Democrats, much as I suspected, have allocated no money for a new wall. So imaginative." Still, he told Fox News last night he's ready to negotiate.
I'm here. I'm ready to go. It's very important. A lot of people are looking to get their paycheck, and so I'm ready to go anytime they want.
In the meantime, the largest federal employees union is suing the Trump administration for damages on behalf of some 400,000 employees who've been forced to work without pay. The shutdown is also taking a toll on some national parks that are still open to visitors. Limited staffing has led to overflowing trash and human waste, sparking public health concerns. Around the world, people welcomed the start of a new year. In the Netherlands, swimmers dove into frigid waters during a polar plunge. While back in the U.S., hundreds of thousands of people gathered in Pasadena, California, to watch floats in the 130th annual Rose Parade. The new year also meant a number of new state laws went into effect. In California, the boards of publicly traded companies are now required to include women. Illinois mandated a 72-hour waiting period for all firearms purchases, and Utah lowered its drunk driving limit to 0.05% blood alcohol level, now the nation's strictest drunk driving law. We'll take a closer look at some of the new laws later in the program. And in Indonesia, a landslide triggered by torrential rains pummeled the country's main island of Java overnight, just as villagers were celebrating New Year's Eve. At least 15 people were killed, 20 others are still missing. Rescuers worked to retrieve bodies from beneath tons of mud. The landslide destroyed 30 homes and forced dozens to seek shelter.
The main challenge in this evacuation process is the lack of information. We are all afraid about a possibility of another landslide. In the meantime, we are still looking for survivors.
The Indonesian landslide comes just 9 days after a tsunami triggered by a volcanic eruption killed at least 437 people on the islands of Java and Sumatra. Still to come on the NewsHour, North Korea's leader promises to end nuclear weapons production. NASA's New Horizons mission explores the far reaches of space. New laws taking effect today in states across the country. The opioid crisis and the class action lawsuits to watch in 2019, plus much more.